Okay, in this video, I am going to go over how to calculate forecasting error. So the first thing we need to understand is, why do we use error? It's similar to how in sports, a coach is going to analyze what we did right and wrong, and error is what we did wrong. And we can look at what errors we made, how we made those errors, and try to develop a better forecast in the future. So we have three different kinds of errors that we're going to calculate in this class. The first one is MAD, mean absolute deviation. And this is the notation for this. It's no more than the average of the actual minus the forecast. In Excel, that looks like this. So we're going to use ABS is our absolute value, A1 minus B1. And then same thing all the way down. And we take the average. Now, the big mistake that students make in this is they try to take the sum, and you're always going to be taking the average for all three of these error terms. If we're using this outside of Excel, it's going to look like this here. So we're going to take the actual minus the forecast and take the absolute value, absolute deviation, absolute value. So 5 minus 2 is 3. The next one, 3 minus 1, the absolute value of 3 minus 1, 2. Absolute value of actual minus forecast, 6 minus 8 is 2. And then we're going to sum up those values, and we're going to divide, in this case, by 3 because we have 3 occurrences. And 7 divided by 3 is 2.3. So we would say that our mean absolute deviation, our MAD, is 2.3. The next one is MSE. And that is going to be, again, the absolute value of the actual minus the forecast. But the only difference is we're going to square that before we divide that by the number of occurrences. So much the same here. We're going to take the actual minus the forecast 3 times. There you go, just like we did before. And now we're going to square this. So 3 squared, 2 squared, 2 squared. Then we're going to sum our values. And again, we have 3 occurrences, 3 ends. There you go. And how I do this in Excel, so I calculate MAD here. And then I'm going to take this value, and I'm going to use the little up caret and a 2. Or you can do C1 times C1. That works either way. And then again, I will emphasize, take the average of those. And then mean absolute percent error, or MAPE. The only thing we're doing here is we're dividing by actual and converting this into a percent. So we're going to again use MAD, and then we're going to divide it by the actual. So we're going to take this divided by the actual, 3 divided by 5, 2 divided by 3, and 2 divided by 6. Again, we're going to sum these. And we're going to take the average. So I vastly prefer in this class that you always write a percent out as a decimal. That's a lot easier. But you can convert to percent. That's what that means. We were 53% off, so we're half off. That's not real good. All right. And then in the next one here. So I'm going to allow you some time to work through this. So if you want to hit pause at this point, you're going to use the 3-period moving average to calculate the forecast for Saturday and calculate error. So make sure that we're using 2, 7, and 6, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday to calculate Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to calculate Thursday, so on and so forth. So you're going to give me the forecast for Saturday, and then you're going to give me the error for a 3-period moving forecast in both MAD, MSE, and MAPE. And again, you won't have an error. You won't have an actual for this one. So you're going to not use that for your error forecast. So go ahead, hit pause and work through this, and then I will work through it for you next. All right, so hopefully you worked your way through and you got the correct answers. I will work through this for you. So 2, 7, and 6. We're going to average those. We get 5, 7, 6, and 8 gives us 7. 6, 8, and 4 gives us 6. And 8, 4, and 5. This would give us the forecast for Saturday. So we wouldn't have to do all of these if all we needed was the forecast of Saturday. But we need these for error. So again, we don't have an actual for error, so we're not going to calculate error terms for any of these. So we're simply going to take our MAD, right? The difference here, absolute difference is 3, absolute difference 3, absolute difference 1. And we take the average of those. We square all of these. 3 squared is 9, 1 squared is 1. Again, take the average. And again, we take MAD divided by the actual and take the average. And there you go. There will be another video out there that will go much more in depth to this. Me working through Excel, so hopefully this helps you out. Have a great day.